What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? And welcome to a special WGTB Sports Georgia Bulldog College Football Edition of I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying with Robert Menezes. Y'all go ahead and cut it there. I know y'all like, so for real, we doing college football? Yes! Specifically, the Georgia Bulldogs college football team is what we doing. So before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. Yes, we branching out. Y'all know I love football. Y'all seen the pictures. Y'all know I've been playing football since the 80s. I ain't never really stopped. And been rocking with the Georgia Bulldogs since 1980. Yeah, I done been through the good and the bad and it's been some lean years. But anyway, I love football. So I am going to be talking about the Georgia Bulldogs, previewing games, reviewing games, and I'm going to be doing professional football with my man D-Real, Be Real with D-Real, so y'all check him out and everything. But that ain't what this video is about. I just wanted to bring y'all up to date. And we did get a W yesterday. We did. Y'all ever had duck before? It's tasty. Listen, fried duck. Oh man. Anyway, we beat the Oregon Ducks yesterday, 49-3. Oh man, Mercedes-Benz Stadium was rocking. I know y'all like Theo. Yeah. We go. Well, y'all see the bands and everything like that. It's hard. It's hard over here. And living in Florida, specifically Tallahassee, Florida. Do y'all know what I've been going through? I've been living in Tallahassee since '94. I'm surrounded by either Gator fans or Seminole fans. And y'all need to know. Some of the Seminole fans are actually people that live in Georgia. Damn this thing. That live in Thomasville, Georgia. Anyway, because that ain't what this video is about. We got off yesterday. The way I'm doing this video, this is a sports fan perspective. I'm not finna pretend to be no analyst. I'm not. We finna do this common man language and everything like this, common person language and everything like that. I'm not gonna insult anybody's intelligence, but I ain't gonna try and use no necessarily football terminology if I don't have to. So yesterday, the Georgia Bulldogs went off on the Oregon Ducks 49-3. Now I would tell you, I was somewhat concerned about this game. Y'all like, Theo, you ain't no true Georgia Bulldog fan. Don't do that. Don't act like we wasn't. Mark Richt was our head coach for the longest time. Don't act like that. Getting opening games against ranked opponents, that wasn't always a given. Not to mention Dan Lanning, former defensive coordinator for the Georgia Bulldogs, is not a head coach over at Oregon. Not to mention Beau Dix, former starting quarterback for the Auburn Tigers, is now the starting quarterback for the Oregon Ducks. So I'm looking like, God damn, the defensive coordinator know our offense. The damn quarterback been seeing our defense for the past 3 years. What in the hell? Nevertheless, we got things rolling. Man, listen, first of all, everybody has so much to say about who all graduated. You know what? We don't really talk like that about Nick Saban team. When he have a whole bunch of people graduate, we don't act like that's gonna be a down year for Nick Saban. No, we just act like Nick Saban is reloading. Well, if yesterday's game was an indication of what's going on down up the street in Athens, Georgia, Kirby Smart, he not rebuilding. That dude is just reloaded. And let me just go ahead and say, Stetson Bennett. And man, y'all leave Stetson alone, man. You know what? Here we go. Stetson Bennett had they run the table. Regular season, Stetson Bennett just had his Heisman Trophy moment yesterday. Y'all see the play? Y'all see the play? When he run around? Yeah. That was his Heisman Trophy moment. Nevertheless, I digress. Let's go ahead and get caught up on what took place yesterday. So, Beau Dix, he formerly of the Auburn Tigers, passed for 173 yards, 21 attempts. I'm going to say 37 attempts, 21. I can't say 21. 21 passes completed is what he got. He didn't throw for any touchdowns. He did throw for 2 picks. One of them, which is right here. Yeah. So, and Oregon was held to 140 yards rushing. We were talking about what was going on with that Georgia Bulldog defense. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. Oregon's Ferguson, Beau Dix, the quarterback, he had the most rushing yards yesterday with 37. As a matter of fact, as many times y'all hear me say the number 37, y'all might want to play y'all some 37 tomorrow. 37, 37, 37, 21. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Oregon's Ferguson, the receiver, he finished with 4 catches for 37 yards. Y'all need me to say this again. Beau Dix threw the ball 37 times. He had 37 yards rushing, and Ferguson had 37 yards receiving. 37. I'm going to go play me some 37 tomorrow. Y'all go play y'all some 37. We might be able to go ahead and get this money and everything like that. So this is Oregon. And we when we think about Oregon's offense, what do we think about? Them flying up and down the damn field. Not in the flying V formation, but we do think about them flying up and down the field. Georgia's defense, regardless of who graduated, regardless of who went to the NFL, regardless of who went to the transfer portal, Georgia's defense was like, don't give a damn about none of that. They kept Beau Dix under constant pressure and duress all game long. That's their defense. We could talk about them, and I'm pretty sure we will talk about Georgia's defense as this season goes along. But let's talk about Georgia's offense. Stetson Bennett, you know, the quarterback that nobody really believes in. He just get the job done. They turned him loose. Doing a video, they turned him loose yesterday. How did they turn him loose? Georgia's coaches turned him loose to the tune of 368 yards. That's right, Stetson Bennett threw the ball 31 times with 25 completions with 2 TDs and 0 picks. They let him throw that thing yesterday. And I don't really care what anybody say. Honestly, Stetson Bennett looked like somebody who knows the Georgia playbook backwards and forwards. He looked like somebody who was like, yeah, I'm coming back for my 5th year as a senior and I'm going to make it do what it do. Stetson Bennett, like, the offense was moving. Like, at no point in time, I'm looking at the game, am I worried about the ball being thrown to the wrong person, i.e. somebody with a different color jersey on? No, he looked composed. He looked like them quarterbacks we've always wanted to play at the University of Georgia, who were playing for somebody else, who just looked like they were composed and looked like no moment was too big for them. That was Stetson Bennett yesterday. Y'all gonna have to start putting some respect on that man's name. Nevertheless, Milton was the leading ball carrier with 8 rushes for 50 yards. Milton, McIntosh, and McConkey and Bennett. Y'all, them boys, them M&M and M boys, y'all each had a rushing touchdown apiece. Now, while McIntosh fills the role left by James Cook, because he's the one that's finna be the nightmare. He finna be too fast for linebackers. They finna walk him out there. Get out! I got a rabbit. A wascally rabbit. A lion hair mane rabbit. And I collect comic books. It's a bad combination. Anyway, so McIntosh is filling the role left behind by James Cook. He's going to be that dude that's going to go out there. He's going to be too fast for the linebackers to match up on it. And he's going to be too big for the safeties to match up on it. And cornerbacks. That's going to be a problem. He went out there yesterday. McIntosh, the running back, 117 yards receiving. That's what he did yesterday. McConkey, Mitchell, and Milton, them M&M boys, each one of them had a touchdown reception yesterday. So if you're a Georgia Bulldog fan like myself, we're going to always look at this game with Florida because that's a rivalry game. And we should always, because that game really, it ain't really about who ranked what. It's about who won it the most, right? Cool. We got to play South Carolina in a couple of weeks. We got to go to South Carolina. We're going to see what that looks like. I like that to be a true measuring stick as far as how Georgia plays on both sides of the ball in a hostile environment. Chick-fil-A, Mercedes-Benz, that's basically a home game. I know people call it a neutral site. Yeah, I feel the same way about Mercedes-Benz being a neutral site. The same way I feel about Jacksonville, the cocktail party, being a neutral site. I just wish we would take as much advantage of playing the SEC championship game in Atlanta as Florida was taking advantage of us playing them in Jacksonville. So with that being said, at the very least, by the time we head off to South Carolina, we should be 2-0. I looked for Beck. Beck threw a touchdown pass yesterday as well. I don't want to disrespect him. Beck went 71 yards, 5 completions out of 6 attempts, 1 touchdown, no picks. So I don't want to disrespect him. We should be doing pretty good. 2-0, as everybody talked about, all the professional prognosticators. At the very least, we should be 11-1, 12-0, heading into the SEC championship game. That's when we're going to see what it looked like. So, we're going to have this journey. I'm going to come back to y'all Friday. We're going to do this SEC. We're going to do the Georgia Bulldog review for next week, right? This Friday coming. Also, tomorrow, I got a live coming. We're going to talk about some stuff. A lot of stuff been going on in the comic book world and everything like that. So if you like comic books, Marvel, movies, action figures, cartoons, Disney Plus shows, come back and holler at me tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Get y'all in, get y'all out. I know y'all like watching wrestling. And there's another college football game kicking off tomorrow, 8:30. And I don't like being disrespectful to either one of those two entities, because I like both. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Oh, before we go, don't do that. Hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe. Leave comments down in the section. We're trying to do big things. I know we can improve, so leave constructive comments down in the section. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.